What a surprise indeed. What are we gonna do about Dale? Well, obviously we're gonna be taking them. We're still on the very same turn. We are going to have to stay here for a time yet to make sure that the public order does not waver too much. But, of course, the dwarves are still here. We are going to require lots and lots of units to go up north. So, I think we're just going to, perhaps, just do that. Merge some units, and some of these are just going to be brought up north. So, we'll take them. And we do have these units over here at Strendost. So, this fleet here has just been finished. And I've forgotten which one we're going to take. I guess we're going to take Megajin over here. And we'll take everything sans them. And these are going to be kind of like reinforcements. Do we need another general? Well, we can't actually get one anyway. So there's that out the window. Let's just send them immediately up north. Because I think we've got some units here. We have. We're not going to give them any armor upgrades. Because at this point, we just need the men. We just need the men up there. And then we've got a few more units here. And they're all ready to go. So we'll send these guys up. Well, we'll put them first into that fort. And then from there, we'll send them a bit further north. And they can be picked up by that ship. And hopefully, that'll be enough to clear out all of this. But we might need a bit more. So how's the finances doing? Pretty well. We've already put in all of the construction. And our frontier looks pretty secure with Dorwinion and with Mordor. If you remember, we had that quite the battle here last time. And I think let's just... Can we take some units out of there? Let's just take all the cavalry units out of there so we could just put those guys in there. If the same thing happens again, whilst we put in a dark shrine there to aid in that culture. Very nice. We've got units on the way. Uldor, he's coming back. And this spy, I don't know what to do with him. Perhaps we'll send him over here to have a look at Kand or something. And that army of Mordor, we expect them to start moving this direction. And indeed, Kirigathol, we are... I'm very surprised that they're trying this. But we are going to get... I'm really glad about this. Just as I said in the assault video, I said, like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to defend here? Well, here we are. Erebor axe throwers. Quite a nifty little unit, though, but not that good. Matics, Dwarven labourers, Erebor infantry, and that is it. They do have some Stonefoot spearmen there too, and 2 ballistae for us to get our teeth sunk into. Not one of us shall fail to keep all. Here we are then. Kirigathol, not Cirith Ungol as I said last time. And we've got 1 unit over here, 1 unit over there. And as you can see, these towers bloody well do work. That is really cool to see. And, well, are they actually going to come and attack us? They've got the Iron Hill Matics there. They're just going to stand there. Should we just, and we can always just run back in if need be. But, oh yeah, they've got the ballistas, haven't they? So maybe they're just firing at the towers. Oh, and they do actually do damage to them. Interesting. So it's not like all other dwarven settlements which are impervious, but they are actually doing some damage to them. So, yeah. So something else to note that, oh my days. Okay. I was gonna say, where does this... Is this wall going to stop us from getting down? Well, yeah, absolutely is. We cannot get down from here with this here unit. And on top of that, this wall here and this wall here can actually be knocked through. There and there. I did not know that. Very, very interesting. Okay, so, well, that shouldn't matter too much, even if we can't get that one unit that's up on the walls and now trapped. But something to take note of for you guys that's home, perhaps. Perhaps we could send out our general just to take out this ballista before it does anything else. They are coming up to us with their siege tower, with only one tower firing at it. Slightly to make it. It's currently 7%. But these guys, we can't actually get them off the wall. That is... I was kind of hoping perhaps that siege tower would go over there. But they're going to land somewhere over here. With what? Arabo infantry. With, what were they? 10 and 16 against 8 and 10. So we are likely to lose that. But, I wonder actually, where does that go? Where does that go? Can you, is there like a pathway down there? Let's see what happens if you do that. Okay, no, they're running in that direction. So that is the only way down. But I'm quite happy for our guys just to hold and make sure that we don't lose this tower, because I think it's probably doing quite a lot of damage. Let's just see what happens if we do this. What are they going to do? Oh my... Wait, what? Are they going to come out of here? If they come out of there, I'll be very surprised. How are they getting out there? Where did they go? Where are they going? Are we just going to see him pop out? Oi, mate, where's my unit? I wonder if they're going to come out from over there. This is ridiculous. I'm looking at the mini-map and they're somewhere below us right now. This is really, really interesting. Let's bring that unit over there. And, yeah, maybe get our general out of there. I don't know, where should we put him? Let's just put him over there. And... Oh, wait. You just appeared from over there. How did you get... Okay. They must have come under... There's like an... I don't know. There's like a passage that goes underneath. You know, I almost thought, what if they went through there? Or came out of there? But then that would make it very odd to attack the settlement. But interesting AF. Of course, we've got catapult here, by the way, so I'm expecting that to do big things. Let's put these guys on defensive. We've got 2 units of Dragon Guard and some pikes. Here we've just got some spears just to hold the line, as are all of these guys. We've got crossbows. Hopefully they're going to do loads of damage. But yeah, I've really enjoyed like having a nosy around here. Not something that you get to do a whole lot. But... Oh, they're off the walls. Right, well, we may as well go into melee now, because that tower has limited use for us from now on in. And that is just really cool, fighting up here. Like, you never see that. And that ballista is still firing. Right, so... Crossbows. Both of the crossbows, please be on defensive. And we'll have you, if I can target them. And you as well. So we've got these nice little gaps there. Of course, Udej Marines in position. And should we just throw their bombs in immediately? Yeah, why not? And we'll get these folks to throw in their javelins as well. Always a pleasure. Oh, that was a bit laggy for a moment. Get you boys on defensive. You boys on defensive. I hope you're facing the right way. You are. Nice. And we do have some reinforcements over here. But, oh, look at that. What a crossfire. Sensational scenes. And right now, let's fire into that. Oh, please be good. I almost want to use flaming ammunition, but I just do not trust catapults. I trust flaming ammunition even less. Right, can you please fire at something? I want you to fire at, like, into that gap. Can you fire at that unit? Please tell me that you can. They're firing over there. They're firing over there. It's looking pretty pretty sweet. Obviously, we're going to lose some of those units, but don't care. Right, shoot into that. Oh, one of them has loaded. Is it going to fire? How many of them have died? 23%. Come on, please. Do it, Tim. Do it. Do it. Or execute Order 66. Oh my days. This is awful. Right, just fire at that. Just fire at something, please. Oh my days. Right, general as well. Just fire at whatever the hell you want. There's still 10 of those spearmen holding the line. That's good. The pikes will hold indefinitely against this fodder. Absolute trash. Also note how their labourers do look. Okay, well the catapult just fired. It was like an earthquake. Can you fire at that unit instead? It looks like you can. I totally lost my train of thought after. I was like, what has just happened? Yeah, but oh, it was about the look of the labourers. They do look very different to the Khazad-dûm ones, as they also look different to the Ered Luin ones. Oh, see what I mean? That is pretty close to our unit, but getting some good kills. Maybe if we could target that unit. Oh, that is close. That is close. Right, just if you can instead fire at them, I'd be very glad, because I think the crossbows are kind of doing the job elsewhere of just killing everything, so we don't need the catapult to be 100%. But did you miss? You're missing. Overshooting. Terrible. Terrible shots these fellas are, I tell you. How are we doing up on the walls? We've got 76 left. Yeah, we're going to lose in this engagement, but we'll look good doing it. So, I mean, they look pretty good doing it as well. I do like... Oh, that sounded... Oh, wow. Yeah. That looked like it got a few. Definitely got a few kills there. You can see the trail of dead bodies there. We can take these guys off defensive now. They're probably suffering a little bit. You stay back, and we'll send you in. That unit can go on in there.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You're firing over here,
They lose their will to fight.
and you're firing at that unit over there. Excellent. And with the enemy general going down, is that going to cause a rout? It might do, because I mean, the dwarves aren't the absolute best. But perhaps we could stop firing. How many have we killed? 54. Oh no, there's still quite a few left. But it looks like... I don't know. I think we could probably just go in there and start killing them already. Oh my days. That never gets... Oh my lord. I'll take back everything I said about them being bad shots. They're killing like 20 dwarves per volley. Yeah, let's just go and kill them now. In fact, some of them are already running away, so this is the perfect time. They've got that one unit up on the walls that we have to be wary of. Send you boys in. And yeah, now they're all routing. Where are they going? They're going up on the walls. Right, well, you go and kill them, I suppose. And how many have we killed? 74%. All of our cavalry's, by the way, all the way back there. Let's just bring them forth. And you as well. We'll catch all these stunted buggers, make sure that they do not make it home. Catch them all, catch them all. I think there's just a ballista crew over here that we sent our general to get. And 94% of the enemy has gone down. I don't even know who's fighting then. Like those guys that were up on the walls, they've now left. Oh, it's just this ballista over here. This ballista crew must be the last one. There we go. We can end it there. Heroic victory. We lost 320. And how many did we kill? 1,641. I was just more interested to see the inner workings of Kirigathol. I hope you enjoyed that as well. Did not know well, a couple of those things, like the wall over here, could be destroyed. 170 kills with the General Arslan getting up off his arse. Actually got the most kills. 169, 148 for the crossbows. Not too much friendly fire either. Thaurband, Dragon Rat's Guild. Dale has been raised. Well, not really. But they did just go out of there with those very large rebel armies. They just marched out of there, leaving absolutely nothing in its garrison. And by Jove, I want to go and get them right now. I wonder if we can leave there. I do wonder. We're still making loads of money. Warehouse, Elgar. Did we put anything in there? We have a bazaar on its way. Let's have a look at how much that warehouse is making. Loads of money. Extra import there. Very, very nice. And gonna make even more money. It's just insane. The amount of money that the Sea of Rhûn actually makes is absurd. We are on turn 115 right now as well. And it's just going up and up. Margoz got a dark shrine. I think we may as well just put that in. How much corruption? 874. Yeah, I mean, this costs 100 per turn, so you're making a bit of gold as well on that. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, so we have been besieged over here. By what exactly? Is it within our interest just to break that siege now? Or are they going to break it off for us? Because Minas Morgul! Oh my days. Elak, I think... or do we let the young Reza do that? I mean, he's energetic. He's winning first. He's a drill master. And he's a night fighter. Is this guy a night fighter? Because if he's not, he's a conqueror already, so... I mean, we've got so many conquerors. I think we're going to go with Reza. Reza, this one's going to be for you. Do we need these guys? Not really. But we'll take them. And I suppose we'll take them. That's enough. Just in case. Do they have cavalry? What do they have in there? Oh, they got Leofric. Leofric the Bowed. With his bowmen. And his black uruks. I mean, they're going to get some kind of garrison then. We'll see how big of a garrison it is. Wait, what? 1,256? Are you kidding me? That's 5 units of orc defenders. I mean, we can take him. We can take him. It'll be fine. We shall not fall or flee. It does look very ominous at night, doesn't it? Looks really cool. Oh, and a bit of thunder there as well. Clearly copying my Once Upon a Time intro. Let's go in there and... do we use the ballista? Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, they made it a lot bigger here. I think, actually, the ballista will be better off in the later stages. Because if we got to fight in this small area, the ballista should be able to fire through there. Whereas the catapult will struggle. So we'll use the catapult to break down the gate. We're marching on in, and the temple marksmen, they're sly buggers. They've already come out. And, well then, actually, let's go in with the halberdiers. They are our armor-piercing specialists. Our only armor-piercing special. Oh no, we do actually have... Did we have... Yeah, we've got these guys as well. Let's send them in. Go, go, go. We'll save the guildsmen for later. So I think there'll be a lot of fighting here today with these bloody orc defenders. Let's bring in the siege actually as well. I forgot about them. Pathing is a bit of an issue there. We're trying to box them in. So we took a bit more damage there than we probably would have liked, but it's not too bad. Doesn't look like they're going to send anyone in here, so we're just going to bring these guys in as well and charge in. The stats on these folks, 13 and 22, but 17 of that being in armor does leave them very vulnerable to even Dragon Guard. So I think we're going to send in our general as well, because this is pretty much all that we have to worry about here. So if we kill this guy, and rather when we kill this guy, because he is going to get killed, then that is much of the battle done. And it is just then kind of how little damage can we take, because after this we may have to fight some more armies, as there is one directly out of the gate. But then also they still own, I think, Osterthil and the eastern side of Osgiliath. How are we doing? 28. We've still got 16 of the Loke Flag Rim. No movements from the town square. The foolish orcs don't know what to do. And once their leader goes down, they'll be like a headless chicken. Our general actually hasn't taken any damage yet at all. Absolute beast. The Nazgul himself will take a lot of beating, but where is that ballista? It's just about to come in. Perhaps now we could try. No, there's no way that the catapult is able to fire through there. One thing that could potentially fire over this, potentially, is a dwarven catapult with the mortar shot. It is possible that that might be able to fire over that. Of course, we don't have one of those. But in another campaign, we might. I think we do, actually, already. So, yeah. Down to the last man. Or two men. That is not the Nazgul, but there is the Nazgul and one other Dark Númenórean. Right, well, let's see if the ballista can fire. Oh, down goes the Nazgul. Excellent. Good timing, actually. Let's see. There's quite a... I don't know if we'll be able to fire through that gap. No, we're just completely... I was hoping that perhaps with the trajectory, there's a chance that we would have been able to fire through there, but nay. So, with that in mind, are we able to get our units in there and make use of our siege equipment? Because otherwise this might get a bit tricky. I think it's going to be difficult. And do we need to give these guys a rest? I don't think we do. We'll just go in with the pikes and with what we have in reserve, being the Daratai warriors. Right, we've just waddled straight on in there. And they have greeted us oh so welcomely. Which is fine. It's fine. We need to kind of break through a bit more. The only thing is that these orc defenders are pretty much as good as these Daratai warriors. So, in fact, come over here. Come over here. We've managed to break through over here. Right, so are they coming at us? Well, we're going at them. Let's bring in our general as well, since he's not tired yet. Oh, and the Dragonwrath Guildman. I think the pikes are doing horrendously. They're facing in the wrong direction, so we're going to have to take them out of that formation. It's unfortunate, but that's not too bad. Right. If you can get over there, actually. Yeah, we take a few more losses than I would have liked on those by them just presenting their backs to the enemy, but that's not too bad. Perhaps you just go right there. Don't engage them just yet. We'll go with our general over here to aid them. Ooh, you could come over here. Maybe strike these orc defenders in the rear. Yes. What else do we have over here? I think we've got the Adej Marines. And everything else has been fighting. But the Adej Marines, let's bring them on in. This is quite the famous unit. And, oh, they've actually gone in there. Right, well, can you hold on for a bit? Oh, they've got so many units over here. Do we just send the 33 of you in? If we could just get this general through here, we'll use him, I think, up against these orc defenders here. And then hopefully those two together can take out those orc defenders. Looks like the pikes have done the business. And if they just hold on for a bit longer, we'll send them... Well, once they've killed them, we'll send them up against these guys. And by then, the Dej Marines will be in. And if we can just get them to throw their javelins in at a big clump, that will be nice. Let's bring in the catapult as well. I think we've got some room for it now. And stand by the Suriyut chariots. Right. Looks like we've defeated that force, but they are now coming in with the remainder. They don't have anything else in reserve. No, they don't. But we have been soundly pretty much beaten over there. These guys have almost been beaten, but our general's still standing firm. Now is the time with the Dej Marines just to hopefully do lots of damage into that flank there. What are we going to do about that situation over there? I think now we just send in the Dragon Guard over there, the remainder. Send them on over. How are you taking so much damage? Like, what are your stats again? 7 and 10 against 7 and 11. I suppose you are now outnumbered, but you shouldn't be getting stun locked just yet, by the looks of it. It is a bit of a cause of concern if our general were to get outnumbered there, but I think he's doing okay. Just as the guildsmen are slaughtering these orcs. Always good to see. Unlike that camera angle, but it is what it is. There in rolls the catapult. We might just fire the catapult over there. At that. Where are these Dragon Guard? Oh, in they come. Quickly, quickly. It's just our general there as well. We might send the 70 over there just to make sure we don't lose him. That would be bad. But this is looking pretty good. The pikes are holding relatively well. Let's get these into position. I wish they were a bit quicker. That's the only downside to them. Right, let's give them a volley over there. Fire bombs away. Oh, they got black uruks here as well. Forgot about that, but I doubt it's going to matter. And I don't think the catapult hit anyone there. But we are pretty much out of these Daratar warriors. There's just this guy left, but look at that. Good kills there. Just sailing over the top of our general's head. And these orc defenders are defeated. As are... Oh, there's still quite a lot of them, but I think we're doing okay. I mean, it's hard to say, really. Shoot at those ones, so you're not getting any friendly fire at all. Right, catapult now. Stop. Stop what you're doing. And you charge in there. Nice. Catapult, if you just like to get out of the way now. And we're just going to... Because you're going to get caught up in melee. What do we have over here? Right, you come on over here. Just come and fight. And if anything else is back there... No, that is everything. So past that is just... We could bring in the chariots. I suppose. Go for a cheeky charge. Straight through our own line, though. So that's not always advisable. Let's just charge these guys in the back.
Are badly bloodied. They have lost half.
They're just
men.
there for the morale penalty, I suppose. Yeah, just taking a quick gander there. That is all of their units. We've only got guildsmen over here. Let's just charge in. Because... I mean, we are going to have to kill them all, though, so there's no routing the enemy here today. Because we are in the town square, but I think, should we... Come on, guys, just, like, attack. And these guys have just joined in as well. Relatively fresh, and... Have we killed everything over here? Almost. Come on, hurry up. And then once they've all gone down, then we can... finish up by just scattering the remainder of this force, and hopefully we'll have some guildsmen left, but it doesn't look like we will. Very sad. Is that the last of the guildsmen gone down? There's still one left. Oh no, he just got killed. So that's pretty sad. But it is what it is. We might get him back via healing. I wish we could just actually attack there, but we can't. You know what? Let's just go for a charge. If we could get a charge, I'd be happy. Well, that's a yikes. Oh, actually, that didn't do too badly, but I don't want to overuse them because they just knock down our own units. And they don't necessarily kill that many just by knocking them down, so... as soon as... Oh, these guys have all finished. Right, General, go in there, and then we'll make sure we flank him to get the most benefit. So in he goes.
Well within our grasp.
Let's just go all the way around the outside. You guys charge in, and then we'll have them completely surrounded. Pretty much. Go on over there and attack. How are we doing? 86% of the enemy, 53% of us remaining. The pikes have been holding on very well. Probably not getting too many kills though. We've still got a couple of these Loke Flag Rim boys over here, smacking the enemy with their maces. Got some routing, some... we might manage to just push them out of the town square now. As soon as they rout, I reckon that could be it. Is there someone still over here? I can't see. They might just be fighting right here. No. No, that is it. So once... Oh, they're fighting to the death. That is it. 100% of the enemy gone down. 56% of us. We did get a minor amount of healing. But that is Leofric gone. And that is probably the final Nazgul. I haven't been keeping track of them, but that probably was the last one. But as you can see there, the guildsmen sadly did go down. But they did kill 110 orcs on the way. I wonder how many kills that one unit got, because that is quite something. The pikes did really well, though. The pikes did exceptionally. How many kills did that catapult get? Oh, it was only 16. Okay, then. Most kills, though, apart from the pikes, go to the general and Darathai warriors. And execute. And we are...
Or you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Honestly, that is so annoying, because I just recorded the Khazad-dûm video, and I had a crash similarly in that after a big battle, and you're just like, yes, always happens at the same point. We're going to exterminate, and we are going to, very sadly, we're going to have to disband some of these. I can't remember who it was that actually died, but I think that's probably good. Get rid of them, and we'll just get rid of them as well. I think that was roughly the amount that we would have lost. But I mean, I quickly looked at the task manager. My laptop is very old, for those of you that don't know. It's impossible to upgrade right now as well due to the global market and everything that's happening. I think it's just that. I think it's I'm not the most tech savvy person, but I think when your RAM in task managers showing up to be completely in use by your recording software, could be the cache. I don't actually know what that exactly does, but I have very little cache on here, so maybe it's all of that. So yeah, basically make sure you turn your appliances off, but. I'm glad I got that in anyway. Minas Morgul is ours, and we're going to go ahead and do that. No advanced blacksmith here, and we're just going to get the Dark Sanctuary and get rid of the Brawler's Pit, and if there is anything else, but I don't think there is. Yeah, this is all cool. I mean, the Tower of the Moon gives us 5% bonus due to law, nothing else. No Minas Ithil Guardians for us, of course. But yeah, that was the final Nazgul, I think. So what else is there over here? Let's just go in and have a look there. That is Easterlings of Gilead. Is that their capital? It is. That's quite funny, to be honest. Stuart Denethor fought there in 2991. I'm pretty sure he's going to be dead by now, though. Even though he did win a famous battle. I mean, that was only, what, less than 20 years ago as well. Although that is that 80 turns ago? That is a long time. So they've got very, very little in there. And aside from that, they've got Osterthil, and then it comes down to Khand. So that is it for Mordor. Not very much at all. And as we pan round over here, we can see Captain Gornag and his trolls have indeed left their post over there. So we're going to put a few towers over here, and Uldor's going to continue in that direction. You're going to go into Margoz. We're going to take these units out of there, and they don't mind that too much. And I'm going to have to re-put in the armory there. I don't think I forgot anything else important. But what do we want here? It's been so long since we put anything into the queue here, but we'll get the roads because that gives a lot of money. Look at that amount of troops in there now. Let's bring this ship down. We'll put all of these folks in there. And we've got some space yet. These cavalry guys, they're going into that fort, back where they belong. And we're going to take all of these. We'll take them, and we'll take them, like so. That is not too bad of an army there. And we're going to sail up the Keldwin. And we do have to be a bit wary, because, of course, the dwarves might come back from over here. So this is a bit risky, really. But we'll pop down a watchtower there so we can see a bit better. I don't know if they're going to come down from that direction, but there's always a chance. But actually, since we've got two... Oh, I didn't move this spy yet, did I? But it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. So, the bloody wood elves. I'm not too... God damn it. The bloody wood elves. There's that army. Let's bring you over here just to make sure that this road is clear. Because if we can leave Kirigathol relatively soon, that would be pretty good. Let's see, just by him moving out. That's not too bad. 105% though. I don't think it would change all that much. Let's just take these guys out and take the crossbows. That's okay. And we'll take the catapults. So we can march out with that, and it's still relatively happy. It's at 75%. I think we march out. We go with that. And we just need to put the pressure on. We just need more units over here to make sure that we are the ones to actually get these territories, because that is absolutely what we want. Let's see if we can just get out of here. Let's put you guys in. 60%. No, it still needs a bit more help. So you go to there, and you go back in. Perhaps we could bring Guktig over there. Guktig as a governor, because Bergram right now doesn't look like it needs that much help. It's at 100%. So I think that might be okay. We could send some units from here, from Bergkaupis. It's at 95%. No, well, let's just send these guys over. Get these sailing. How much have we got there? We've got a general in that. So that's useful. We could get some units trained here in the meantime. That's 2 turns. Do you take 3 turns to train? Oh, we're not going to wait for that. We'll take the 2 turns for them and get them. And get them. Because that's going to take us 2-ish. That is a long time. Well, we'll just train them anyway. And Santanui, if you can get some, get them, and get the Loke in us rim 100%. If you can get some over here, no, we can't. Can we get some over here? Yes, we can. We'll get them. And well, now then, these units in Saragost, we could. I mean, I don't really know what to do with them.
How may I serve?
It's a bit intensive, but we're going to take everyone that can be. I think we might be able to retrain some of these over here already. So, in actual fact, we'll just take them all out.
As you will.
And we can. We've just got the general there. And we're going to start marching them. We're not going to get attacked by them. We're just going to start sending them over here. They can get retrained probably at the Golden Gate. Yeah, maybe. And there is the advanced armor smith there as well very shortly. So get them over there. And we'll start retraining some of these units. And we'll just press out with them. And they'll probably be required. But I think that is it for this turn. Estelad, did I not get you anything? Go on then. Well, Minas Morgul, we just took it. And, oh, Thaurband. Get that in. Get the armory. That is not good. Because that beer is going to go down by 20%. Well, it's not the greatest issue if we do end up losing it. But yeah, Minas Morgul has been besieged. And I don't think they're going to... It doesn't look like they're trying to besiege Golden Gate, but they've laid off from Gelebrin as expected. But if they do attack us here, we've got the catapult and we can absolutely make use of that. And the ballista. And all we really need is... I mean, if we had more of a front line, it might be a bit easier, but... Can we get someone, anyone, just retrain for 1 gold? That's not going to help. Can we get some units over here? Just get some clansmen. Okay, then.
How may I serve?
Yeah, you guys keep coming in this direction. That is our reinforcement right there. Margoz is not having a good time. Hopefully it's at least 70%. It is. Uldor might have to stand in there for a time just to make sure that that armor is finished. And Gelebrin.
Yes, noble
Let's just put a watchtower over here because I want to make sure that if anything comes from over there, we'll be ready. I don't think they're going to be bothering, just as Dorwinion are not. I'm not that bothered about their armies either because I feel like the only thing that they can really train is just going to be rubbish. So once we roll in there with the golden boys, they'll just flop right over. But the Wood Elves, they have attacked Esgaroth, which is a bit sad. A bit sad, to be honest. A lot of places are getting upgraded. There you go. And another one, Bori's Promise. There you go. I mean, if it's only one turn for them to finish something, I'll just let them do that. And Ostinaru's been upgraded. Get that. And Othlabed as well has been upgraded to a city. Market for you. Anyone else that's been upgraded? No. Thaurband. Dark Sanctuary, Minas Morgul got that. Nice. All looking pretty good. You know, aside from all the red faces. But then, how are we going to solve this issue over here in Grasgard? What is the public order now? It's gone up to 55. 65. That is pretty close. Maybe next turn we can already leave then. So you get back on in there. And let's bring... Is he going to get attacked on the road by that rebel army in there? He might. I mean, we could get all of those... All of those, what are they called? Mercenaries, if required. Let's just take all of these cav units over there. That's probably going to be just fine. 95%. Okay, we'll take those as well. And the ballista. And we'll just take him into Grasgard. I think that's probably okay. I'm just a bit miffed that the Wood Elves are here so quickly. But it is what it is. At least we can still get Dale, hopefully, and Erebor too. So we'll aim for that. And before we end turn, or press the end turn, we'll just pop those cavalry units right there in case they do assault us already. And I think we can end it there, yeah. One more turn then, before we can leave Grasgard. Nice! I was just thinking about the river running over here. We actually hold it in its entirety, save one port here of Dorwinion, but they haven't built any ships in a long time. And then now the Woodland Realm have the port here at the Alge and at Escaroth. And now that they have taken that, great. Absolutely fantastic. We've got all these units along the way. And that's probably going to need something like that. Let's put that in there. And Cirith Ungol. Yeah, get that as well. Grasgard. Bam. Although that's, what, 6 turns? Oh, whatever. Actually, no. Don't get that. Just get that. And Bergram. Bam. Do we need that? Yeah, we'll just put that in anyway. Don't think there's a whole lot we're going to be building there anyway. And Kirigathol, get that. 4 turns. Excellent. And the public order there has gone up. There's no forces coming along this road, but we will pop another watchtower there. As Arslan makes his way over with a pretty shocking army, to be honest. He has no business coming in this direction. But now, this is... I mean, we're just totally just ignoring what is there. But we can now hold public order here. If they decide to attack us, then that's... Oh, god damn it. Dwarves! Well, we'll just take... I think we're just going to attack that army and hope that we get all of them involved. Because even though this is not the best army that you could have against dwarves, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's lacking a little bit. Like, these guys are a bit underwhelming. These guys are not going to do a whole lot against the dwarves. And, you know, we've got some damage here, but these 2 units here, they would probably take out enough of them that I'd feel pretty okay with that. And you are all the way down in Lest. Is it? Yeah. Right. Well, I suppose you can bring up the next batch of units that we're going to be training here. Rubar has also grown. Bloody hell. And we made like 20 grand in the last turn. Talathang, that has grown as well. Everyone's just growing. We're just... What? Did I just see that right? 190k next turn. That's a lot of money. Especially now that we have just, like, annihilated so many of our enemies. It's kind of like we're just... like, the snowball has well and truly... I mean, we already were snowballing, to be honest. Nice to see Gondor on this side. They've just come round there, and they have given up the siege over here. Even nicer. What's the garrison in there like? It's 3 units. Perhaps they just fought. Entirely possible. Not probable, though. If we could just get out of here as well. If we could just go in and smash them, finish them. We don't really want Eastern Osgiliath, though. But Gondor's just so useless at doing anything. Like, if it weren't for us... Like, remember when we kind of went in and attacked Mordor, took the Black Gate and things like that? They'd lost Minas Tirith. They were fighting over here. We actually took Calenhad and Caerandros, gave them back. And they've managed to then push forward following that. But, yeah. They have a lot to thank us for, but I suppose actually this army here is probably... No, let's send some... We can kind of form something up here. There we go. That's a decent force there. Join them up. That is the joint force of Gelebrin and Golden Gate. We did lose like 1,500 by taking this guy out of the Golden Gate, but he's going to go in there and make sure that the threat of Mordor is snuffed out once and for all. Perhaps we'll go and fight on that battle map there. Henneth and Nun is right there, so we might get to go and see that. And we can take that fort. And then we'll push further south. And maybe we'll just give that over to Gondor so they can deal with Khan, so we never have to fight down here in the south again. Oh, upgrade you. Didn't get a message about that. And Dorwinian come again. But soon Margoz will be able to leave the north. And we'll get him a ship. Send him south to deal with Dorwinian one last time. And, well, that's probably going to happen next episode. So, I don't know how many... is this the 20... This is the 27th episode, so there's probably going to be maybe 29 in total, and we'll hopefully get everything wrapped up by then. But thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger for this epic battle that's going to happen over here. But thank you very much for watching. I am going with Gandalf. Good day.